I don't know when that. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
At this time, I would call the August meeting of the MSD Hummerston School Board to order. Please join me in the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Slagle, if you will read our vision, mission, core beliefs, and high priorities, please.
All right. Our vision at North Posey is we inspire all students to achieve their potential for learning in life in a safe and supportive environment. Our mission, we partner with our community to create a dynamic and innovative educational experience, empowering students to become educated, productive, and responsible citizens. Our core beliefs, we believe our community is vital to our educational success. Everyone is valued and treated with respect, and always telling the truth, an educational opportunity for all, student-centered programs challenging and inspiring learning, and pursuit of excellence through a strong sense of pride. Our high priorities, enhancing the student experience, investing in all administrators and staff, fostering strong relationships among all, maximizing resources.
Thank you. And I will note that there are no patrons' concerns, so we are on to good news.
All right. We have with us today lots of good news. We have from South Terrace, Owen and Emmett Grimes. We have from North Elementary, Colton Nightingale. We have from the junior high, we have Kinsley Parrish and Cameron Fisher. And from the high school, we have Kiana Griffith and Maggie McCutcheon. All right, and so.
We also have Brenna Leffler.
Oh, I'm sorry, it is on my list, and I looked right over it. Brenna Leffler, thank you, appreciate it. Sorry, Brenna. All right, so what we've asked them to do is kind of come up and talk to us about their first days of school, what they were looking forward to, how it's gone so far. So, who would like to start? All right, Maggie.
All right. Hi there, I'm Maggie. I am super fortunate to be a part of the senior class of 2025 this year. So far, we've had some amazing opportunities to get involved in the school. We started by painting our parking spots, and we also had a senior breakfast. I'm really excited and looking forward to seeing what kind of great things my class is going to accomplish throughout the year. I'm also very excited to be taking some more advanced classes and challenging myself and hopefully, putting my education to its fullest potential. So super fortunate that North Posey has offered me so many great opportunities thus far, and looking forward to seeing what, I'll be able to accomplish this year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kiana, would you like to go?
Yes. Hi, I am Kiana Griffith. I am a freshman at North Posey. My first couple days have been great. I'm looking forward to academics and going through my classes and getting through my classes. I've had a great couple of first days, and I look forward to the rest of the year.
Thank you. So can I ask you two a great question?
Absolutely.
How the lunch has been?
I've had the lunch so far one time, and it was fabulous. Much needed improvements. It was great.
All right, let's go to our junior high participants here.
Ladies first.
Hi, my name is Kinsley Parrish, and I'm excited to be in junior high this year. I was a little bit nervous at first for the transition from 6th grade, but I've realized that it's not as hard as I expected it to be. And I've enjoyed moving classes and having 7 different teachers than just having one, as I did at South Terrace. I'm excited for the extracurriculars such as basketball, student council, and going to football games on Friday nights. I've noticed that school becomes much more fun with students from North Elementary. And I've enjoyed my first few days as being a student at North Posey Junior High.
Excellent. Cameron?
So my name is Cameron, and I would like to talk about some leadership training we did last year. So we started this program last year with leadership training through the One Trusted Vote program. Leaders were selected by their classmates through a survey, and the program hits on leadership, but I find it also improves just being a good student in general. And the leaders are already making a difference this year so now there's split homerooms with both 7th and 8th grade students with leaders in each homeroom. And so in homeroom, the leaders lead discussions. They also just answer questions that any other students have. And on the first day, incoming 7th grade students got the chance to talk to 8th grade leaders. And that really kind of settled down the 7th grade students because walking through the halls, the 7th graders were a lot more relaxed and just in their new school. And from a leader perspective, I feel like this program is good for the school because it allows the 7th and 8th grade students to interact a lot more with each other. And this is why I think the One Trusted Adult program is beneficial to the junior high.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good job. All right, Kinsley.
Sure.
Oh, she already went, Cameron, you got Cameron. Now we're at elementary schools. So Colton, you're making great eye contact with me. Would you like to talk to us about North Elementary a little bit?
My name is Coach. I'm not 15.
What grade are you in? Tell them what grade you're in. You're fifth grade? Where do you go to school? You're
He
okay.
said North
Did
Elementary.
he say it?
What's your favorite thing about school, buddy? I was thinking with you. Kenna, what's your favorite thing about school?
Would you turn around and not look at him?
Remember what we
Back
talked
to
about?
him.
You're not your father,
I
son.
think with the next person, it might be helpful if you guys ask them questions.
Yeah.
Especially with the next two, you might ask them questions that would help them out.
What
Yeah.
did you
So,
say?
Colton, I've got a question for you. Did you enjoy baseball this?
Yeah, well, I got like the whole team, a gold team. Well, there's a gold team. Well, I'm the good
Gold team versus blue team?
What team were you on?
gold team.
Gold team.
Hmm.
Very good.
What's your favorite class?
Miss Lee. She's
Mrs. Lee?
like the best, like best homie.
Best human. She's the best human. Not just teacher. All of humanity.
I'm in 5th grade. Yeah, I go in lockers.
What's their favorite thing to do during the day?
What?
Of
Art?
all of the parts of school, what's your
Like
favorite?
art.
Art?
You were really excited last week when I saw you presenting to your art class. Do you remember when you did
Like
what you were doing?
move my face.
Yep.
My head.
You drew your head?
Yep. They were portraits.
Thank you, Colton.
Thank you, Colin.
Thank you.
Good job.
Good job.
All right, well, Russ, I left you off the first time. I'll let you go next.
Brenna and Emmett, I'll come up here with you, okay? Come here. Come here.
Just-
Come with
you guys
me.
can just
Brenna,
move
all
down.
three of you guys together.
All
Come
three?
with me. Come with me. This will be fun. They're gonna ask you questions, okay?
So what grades are you guys in?
What, tell them what grade you're in.
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. Are you in kindergarten too? Okay.
Hey, Renna, I'm Genevieve's mom. Do you remember Genevieve from pre-K? Yeah, I'm Genevieve's mom. She's in kindergarten this year too.
Okay. Do you guys have a question for that?
What's your favorite part of school?
Owen, what's your favorite part?
Gym.
Gym. Emmett, what's your favorite part?
Music class.
Music class. Brenna, what's your favorite part? Music class.
Who's your teacher?
My teacher is Mrs. Cates. Mrs. Mara.
Who do you have, Brenna? Mrs. Cates. Can you guys tell them what we did on the first day of school at the end of the day with your teachers? What did the teachers do? Oh, and do you remember what the teachers did at the end of the day? What did they dress as?
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
Yes, you did.
Did we go to the gym? What did they do? Emmett.
They were in costumes.
They were in costumes, and what did we do?
But they were dancing.
They were dancing. Did we play music? They played music and we were dancing. Yes. Have you learned anything, Ellen?
I learned math.
You learned some math?
Okay.
Good, good. What do you do at recess? What do you like to play on, Rena? The swings, yes. And earlier, Mr. Slagle asked about the food. Emmett, do you like the food?
Yeah.
What, what have you eaten so far?
It's lunch.
The lunch. Rena, do you like the food? Yes. What do you like to eat? Peanut butter and jelly? Yes. Is it good? Yes. Okay. You guys like your first days of school so far? Yes. Okay.
Very good.
Good job.
Parents, thank you for bringing the kiddos out tonight. This is something that we've not done before, but I hope that we get to do it every board meeting, just to hear from you all what's going on in the buildings. Maggie's actually one of the first ones I met, and we went to science fair, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you got big aspirations, don't you?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So thanks for blessing us this evening and telling us about your school experience so far this year. Thank you.
And don't feel like you have to hang out for the rest of the meeting. We won't be
Yeah.
offended.
You can stay if you want to. Larry.
Yeah.
Thank
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, good job. You guys are excellent.
Next, for good news, we have Stacy Newman Smith here, our Director of County Food Services. She's going to talk to you about the great start to the year with our new OPOG experience.
Sorry, I meant to have like a presentation with pictures for you all, and my week's just been kind of busy, so didn't get that. But if you want to see pictures of the food, please go on Facebook and like our page, MSD of North Posey Food Services. We're trying to at least once a week, and I'm hoping to do it more often when things settle a little bit, is get some pictures out there of the kids with the food, and plus like what the food line looks like, so parents are seeing what their kids are getting them during the day. OPA has been a very good experience so far. They have came in over a week before school and trained with us, both the computer and things in the kitchen. They left a trainer in every kitchen for the first 3 days of the school year, just to help out if it was to help what kind of learn the recipes a little bit, or they even were doing prepping. Before school even started, they were in there cutting vegetables and doing stuff, trying to make our first day even easier to go through. We now have one trainer who's going to be in the district for the rest of this week. And then, of course, I have all their phone numbers, and they're like, call if you need anything. And then I have our operations manager, as I believe what they would actually call them, who's over Indiana, the 6 schools districts that she has. And she'll be popping in and out. We also, on the very first day, had the vice president of OPA in, plus 2 other higher ups in their company. You can go on the Facebook and you can read some of their posts that I shared over. They were very impressed with our district. They thought it was remarkable. They love our kids. I must praise my team, all 3 of them. They've done a great job. They have accepted this change and they're all for it. We are wanting to make food better for the kids. You'll start noticing some more things coming through, more scratch cooking. When you see on the menu muffin bars, we don't open a package and pour water in. These are actually, we do the flour, we do the butter, we do everything. And I say we, my employees do it. I'm more of the background person. They're doing all the hard work. But we've also gotten a lot of good feedback from the kids. We see them out, like my head cook at the high school, she said she saw one of the seniors today at the dollar store, and they were like, so what are you thinking? And they're like, we love the food. So I think it's a good thing. I mean, we're still catching our breath. We're pulling some long hours, just trying to learn everything, but we're excited about it. And OPA's excited about it.
if you're doing car drop-off duty in North Elementary, and the wind is just right, and they're actually making bacon in the kitchen, the smell comes over the top, it's not fair, because you just want to go and have some breakfast then.
We actually have one this week. I thought it looked really, really good. It's called the Breakfast Bowl, and it's tater tots and scrambled eggs with bacon crumbled in it, and I mean real bacon, as in we cooked it ourselves and crumbled it, and gravy on top.
What day is
What
it?
is that? Put me on the spot there. One day this week.
So what did they serve for their first day lunch?
First day lunch.
Depends on the building.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, I'm sorry.
Well, that's all right. I'm just wondering if y'all.
There's an app.
We
Yes.
discovered an app, right?
Yes, we do have an app that parents can go and download now. It's called My School Menus. And you can get it right onto your phone, and you go in and you choose your district and you choose what school and what menu you want to look at. And it'll give you a week, and it'll tell you everything that's offered that day.
Oh, okay.
And you can actually go in and filter it if you have a child who has an allergy. And you can put that in, and it will cross out things that that child should not eat. It also gives, like, if you go in and say you hit chicken patty, that's right, I'm sorry. All the schools had a chicken patty with mashed potatoes and corn and a roll and gravy.
And how she remembers that's because the chicken that she ordered looked like a piece of chicken as opposed to the flat smashed patty. And the vice president from OPA was like, we're getting that for everybody from now on.
That was one thing that I was very adamant on, and I told them I won't back down off that. I won't get well, unfortunately, I had a few of them the first day, but we don't do the round processed chicken patties. We do the fillets, and they were like, oh, well, and I'm like, no, you don't understand. That is not a break. That's my point. You're not going any, and then every single one of them there was like, oh, we need to get these for all our schools. And I'm like, told you they were good, just saying. So, but yeah, it's, but you can go on the app and you can hit it, and it'll give you the nutritional breakdown of that too. So if it's a child diabetic who needs to count carbs, they can get everything off of this app. And soon we're gonna have it where you go onto the website, and when you click on the menu button, it'll take you straight to the app. But I've also put out a post letting parents know to get this app, and it'll help them out. And I know the nurses already have helped some parents through getting it on their phones and everything.
I've already heard some positive comments from my food critics at home. And even Brant said he was more filled, and that's impossible to fill him.
I mean, we have like a fresh salad every day. That's part of the vegetables they can choose. And then we have the fresh vegetables, and we'll normally have a hot. The salads, I mean, if you get a chance to go on and look at the pictures, I mean, I had people, because I posted it on there, and then I shared it on my own page, and even friends on my own page were like, where's that from? That looks like really good. Can I come eat there? No.
But you can substitute, then we can get you.
Yeah, you have to stop in the kitchen.
Something else that Stacy did for her folks is she bought everybody like a week's worth of cafeteria t-shirts. And so if you're going to the cafeterias now, you see that everybody's matching. And the ladies told me how much they appreciate her doing that because they're cotton, they're breathable.
Yeah,
And
that was a joint discussion between him and me, so.
I wanted the real chef looking things where they had a button them over, and she said no.
Too high. I wanted to keep my employees. But yes, and I appreciate Ashley Grimes and Amber Oakley designed them for me and was able to get them. So yeah, my employees like them. We're all happy about it. I've even worn mine a couple days. Anybody else have any other questions?
No, Emily likes the fruit.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Oh yeah, they're getting strawberries.
Yes.
And
She loves strawberries.
there's a strawberry salad, and there is a watermelon salad. Yeah, it's very interesting what all they're getting. So,
Good to hear.
yeah.
Thank you.
I'm glad to see the kids enjoying and going, and getting, and they have lots of condiments to choose from now, and
That's the other thing they were excited about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard that.
Teach those little ones a little bit about the use of tongs. But other than that,
They'll get there.
it's a training process for all of us. That's what I keep telling all my employees. We're gonna get there. It's gonna be great.
Still no salt though.
Oh no, that is so far over my head, I can't do anything about that one.
Can't bring your own.
Or if the food is flavorful enough, you don't need salt.
And that is one thing I noticed with Opa's recipes, they do add a lot of seasonings and stuff into it, which doesn't
I'm not a big
necessarily
salt
increase the
person.
sodium, but it does increase the taste. And we're looking at getting a flavor station up at the high school and junior high where they'll have like shakers of different seasonings like ranch or Italian or stuff like that, so they can even put on to flavor it up even more. And they have tons of sauces that they've got that now, so.
Learning more about Opa, come to find out it's a family-run business. And this is all they do. They
Where's
do
their headquarters?
St. Louis. But this is all they do, and it's school lunches. That's it.
And they're very family. I mean, I'm a district employee, but they've opened their arms and they're like, nope, you're a district and we know that, but you're part of our Opa family now and you're included in everything. And my employees are the same way. They don't call them their employees, it's their family. You're part of the Opa family. So I appreciate that.
Thank you.
You're welcome, thank you. Okay, so we are on to the minutes, claim docket, and consent items, which is extremely lengthy this month, so we are not going to be reading them in detail.
Thank you.
So, looking for a motion to approve the consent items. Ms. Cruz, go ahead.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent items as presented. Who wants it?
We'll give it to Jennifer.
Ladies first.
Any discussion on these? There is a lot there.
Is this Peter Straub Jr., is that the same Pete Straub that I know?
Yep.
Yes,
That's a good job for him.
Anything
He's her
else?
scorecard though, learning the route. He's done a good job.
It'll be very conscientious, I think.
I have a motion and a second, so all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. New business. Dr. Walden.
We have the last of our policies and updates for second read. So our volume 36, number 1, which is the March 24 update, and then our special update, which is the June 24. And that special update, June 24, includes the attendance policy. So we didn't pull it out separate because it was also up for second read. So it's in that batch. And that policy was updated to change the suggestions reflected with the 5 days approved for parents. And then everything else in the policy was the same as what we had looked at before. So we're doing second read, and then if you all feel that you're ready to move to approval, then you can motion for approval and move it that way.
So that is our second read then. So looking for a motion to approve the Neola policies.
I'll make a motion to approve the Neola policy.
I'll second it.
On to discussion. Anybody have anything on that? Again, these can be looked at and brought up at any time anybody wants.
Yes.
So,
Yes, and now that they're all approved through the board, our next steps will be to go through the student sections of them and make sure that all of our school handbooks are in alignment. We really tried as we went through to make sure everything was in alignment. But that'll be that next layer, is that we will go through each of the handbooks and all the policies and make sure that all of the handbooks are in alignment with the board policies that have been approved. And just double check those. And then if we've talked about like employee handbooks, those things will make sure that the board policies are all correct in those policy manuals.
Anyone have anything else on those? Have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Also, Dr. Walton.
Next up, we have a contract for Magic School Plus students. It's an AI literacy program. And we received a digital learning grant and for the amount of $7,250 to purchase this software. The additional $2,000 is a startup fee that would come out of Title II or Title IV funds. Sorry. This is Magic School is the AI school safe AI software that has been tried by a lot of schools. There were several presentations last year on it. There's a big push at the Department of Education to start to build that literacy among students on how to use it and how to also help teachers with efficiency. And there's lots of great tools in this. You can go to the website, just Magic School. There's resources, you can see all of the tools, but some of the great tools that teachers have already tried, because there's some free versions out there already, but there's like, they can take a YouTube video that they might use and it will create a 10-question quiz for them. And so some of that just efficiencies of using and some of it in their lessons, and it has idea generators, like when you're looking to come up with a goal for a student, like maybe in a transition plan or an IEP goal, and you can write some of the specifics for the student and you say, give me 5, unique goals, and it can help create some ideas where we only have the experience that we have had, whereas it might give us some ideas on some unique tools. So this would be a pilot year for it. We'd use the digital learning grant to pay for it. We will track usage. We'll see how it works. It's very safe for students. It's tied to Clever. And the teachers would have complete control over how much and when, that might be offered.
So we're looking for a motion to approve the Magic School program.
I'll make a motion that we approve the Magic School AI literacy program.
Second.
I'll second it.
Discussion on this.
What grades?
K-12.
K through 12, that's right.
And are these part of some like computer literacy standards? What's the purpose of this?
So the student part of it was kind of an added bonus that comes along with it, that our e-learning coach is going to start working with teachers on how we can start to build some AI literacy just amongst the curriculum on what we can do. What we don't want is students jumping to try to use like ChatGPT and some of these other AI programs that are not going to help them within the realms and the rigor that we're looking for and helping teach them how to use it. So we want to keep it in a structure that allows them to grow. The original plan for using Magic School was for teachers to give them tools and access to increase efficiencies and to help them. The student part of it came free with the program. Some teachers may choose not to pilot it and use it. We're not forcing it on anyone, but we're going to give it an opportunity that teachers that are interested in developing it in their classes. We do have the Innovate program or Innovate classes in the elementaries that may begin to start to teach students how to use these appropriately.
This is just available like on the school website or the
Through
school.
Clever, yeah.
Okay, Clever.
So this is a 1-year program then?
Yes.
Is there a way to measure the usage of it then? So
yes.
Next year at this point, you'll know if it was worthwhile?
Yes. Yeah. So next year if we were going to contract renew, I I would, if I'm not here, whoever would want to bring it as a new, and here's the usage, here's how it went, because we'll run it as a pilot this year, not just as a renewal in consent. Because we would definitely, there's some cost to it, and so we would want to make sure it's worth our time and money, and what are we getting out of it.
Have anything else on that? We have a motion and a second. All in favor of approving the Magic School for 1 year? Say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. On to personnel.
Currently, we have some folks who work basically a 52-week schedule with us, and they receive 2 weeks vacation. We have some who've worked double digits with us up to even 41 years, and they still receive 2 weeks vacation. I would propose that we move that up to 3 weeks for folks with over 10 years experience with us. That I think, man, it's impacting our custodial staff. They do not get the days off that teachers get off all the time. They don't get all the holiday time off that teachers get. So this would be a way to recognize them for their service.
So looking for a motion to approve the changes to the non-certified employee benefits.
I'll make a motion to approve the changes to the non-certs.
I'll second.
Any discussion on this? I think it's a positive change.
Yeah, I
Thank you.
think it's probably overdue.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Yes. Professional leave, Mr. Slagle.
Our treasurer will be attending an audit seminar up in Indianapolis on August 13th and 14th. Dr. Walden will be attending the Annual Conference up in Indianapolis. So it's going to be the use of the van. I mentioned that I joined up with a new superintendent, have a mentor as a new superintendent, so that academy will be listed on 2 dates, 11th and 12th, and October 1st and 2nd. Our treasurer and deputy treasurer will be going up to an ASBO treasurer conference up in Indianapolis. That was with registration, hotel, and the van use. And then Amy Moats will be going to IAP Assessment Admin Professional Collaborative in Greenwood in September 19th and 20th.
Looking for a motion to approve the professional leave request.
I'll make a motion, we approve professional leave request.
Second,
I'll second.
any discussion on these? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Reports and information.
Okay, we have our ISBA Fall Conference on 23rd and 24th that we'll be attending as a board. We have the rest of them. Next board meeting.
Next board meeting will be Monday, September 9th. And does anyone else have anything on good close? Looking for a motion to adjourn then.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
Lindsay.
I was gonna be disappointed if you didn't.
I know.
I was a little upset.
I
Larry
gave you a
did it
little bit of
first.
time.
We're adjourned.
I have a question. The new attendance policy you approved, does it have any changes that I need to tell people about?
You can talk to Ms. McMahon back there. She could
Miss-
fill you in.
Okay,
I'll give you
because
all
I
the
remember
details.
you talking about it last time. The other thing I was wondering is, what is Clever?
Clever is like a huge filing cabinet that we can put all of our online resources in,
Okay.
so that when kids sign into it, it has to go through that to get the permissions to access it. I think that's a pretty easy way to do it. So
I was just wondering.
Sure.
All right, I think that's what I want to know.
Might as well hit end stream now.
That thing was closed the entire meeting.
Yeah.
There was no video, only audio.
I'll write that one down then.
Well,
I did have a question.